SidraCoin and ISO 2022, the migration that could change everything for Sidra miners and the entire ecosystem. Welcome back to the channel. This is Satoshi Guy, and today we're diving into one of the most important upgrades happening inside the SidraCoin ecosystem: the move toward ISO 2022 compatibility. A lot of people hear the term ISO 2022 and think it's just another technical standard, but in reality, this global framework is the foundation for the future of financial messaging, cross-border payments, and institutional blockchain adoption. And now, SidraCoin, along with several startups building within the ecosystem, is preparing to migrate to this standard. This is a bigger deal than most people realize, and today I'm breaking it all down. So first, what exactly is ISO 2022? It's a universal financial communication standard that replaces decades-old messaging systems. This new system allows banks, payment networks, digital asset infrastructures, and large institutions to communicate with rich data, faster settlement, and higher automation. Major networks like SWIFT, FedNow, SEPA, and dozens of central banks are already moving toward it. And when crypto projects become ISO-aligned, it positions them for potential integration with global payment systems. Now, here's where SidraCoin enters the picture. SidraCoin is designed as an advanced utility ecosystem, focusing on real-world use cases: supply chain, identity, tokenized assets, merchant tools, and next-generation Web3 applications. For a blockchain like this, ISO 2022 isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a doorway into institutional-grade infrastructure. The moment SidraCoin becomes compatible with ISO 2022 messaging structures, every startup inside the ecosystem gains access to a more standardized and trusted communication model. That means cleaner data, stronger interoperability, and the ability to integrate with traditional financial platforms in a more seamless way. Here's the big question many people ask: could SidraCoin itself become part of ISO 2022? To understand this, we need to separate two things. 1. ISO 2022 compliance of the blockchain. 2. ISO 2022 recognition of a digital asset. A blockchain can support ISO 2022 messaging even if its native coin is not one of the official ISO 2022 tagged cryptocurrencies. Only a few cryptocurrencies are currently positioned toward that category, like XRP XLM, XDC, IOTA, and Algo. And the reason they qualify is because they were built specifically for institutional financial messaging and cross-border use cases. For SidraCoin to be considered a fully ISO 2022 aligned digital asset, several conditions must be met. The blockchain must support ISO 2022 message structures. The network must be used or recognized by financial institutions. A compliant messaging schema must be implemented on-chain. The asset must serve a payment, settlement, or messaging role within an ISO-aligned environment. Is this impossible for Sidra? Absolutely not. In fact, SidraCoin's real-world utility puts it much closer to institutional usage than most new blockchains. If the current migration continues and the ecosystem startups adopt ISO-friendly communication, then SidraCoin can absolutely move toward being part of the broader ISO 2002 category in the future. But here's the real advantage. Sidra doesn't need to be an official ISO-listed asset to benefit from ISO 2022 integration. The entire ecosystem gains legitimacy. Startups building on Sidra gain interoperability, and institutions looking for blockchain tools see a compliant architecture they can safely adopt. For Sidra miners, this is a critical moment. ISO 2022 migration means long-term sustainability, higher potential for real-world adoption, and a more reliable foundation for future listing opportunities. The more compliant the ecosystem becomes, the more attractive it is for exchanges, investors, and enterprise partners. In simple terms, ISO 2022 is not just a technical upgrade. It's a bridge that connects SidraCoin to the global financial system of the future. And if SidraCoin evolves alongside this transition, its role inside the ecosystem, and possibly beyond, could become something far bigger than anyone expects today. This is Satoshi Guy. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and keep watching the evolution of SidraCoin.